We have a lineup here, and the last in line is the most important, Johanna Drucker, our Red Flower professor. The ones who have, in cooperation with people from Design Media Arts, brought us the relaunch of the Horn Press. And I'm Amy Dorr. I'm Dean of the Graduate School of Education and Information Studies, and Johanna is part of our Information Studies department, a truly fantastic addition to the department and the school. We had to work hard to get her here and then wait patiently a whole year while she stayed at Stanford with a wonderful fellowship. But now she's here permanently and doing all the great things that she does do. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes with the launch of the Horn Press, and if you haven't seen it, the UCLA Today article online is fabulous and makes even me want to come and sign up and learn how to do it. So, and I want to introduce a partner in all of this, Henry Lucas, the chair of Design Media Arts.
I have to say that Design Media Arts is so thankful for bringing Johanna here, and we thought if we give her space for her press, then that will help for her to stay.
Thank you very much. It was an important part.
I know. But there's another reason, of course. I think the opening of this press could not have come at a better time, where web design slowly matured, is not imitating the book anymore as a form, and the book gets its presence back. There's, of course, always been talked about the death of print, and I actually never believed it. Television never replaced radio, and finally you can get back to books that smell like ink, have imprints that you can feel and touch, and the press is just a wonderful tool to experiment with that. So I'm truly grateful, and I can't wait to sign up for that.
Thanks. I'm very happy as well for the press. I'm Greg Leeser. I'm the chair of the Department of Information Studies. You know, higher education is a great place for people like us, misfits, people who were bright, and I'm not speaking for. But maybe sometimes sartorial challenged, socially challenged for sure. I'm so glad for universities for this, for housing us misfits. And then, you know, on campus, I would say probably there's misfits among the misfits, and those would probably often include people like librarians and literature people, and that would also include design people. And then out of that group, I think we would find misfits among them as well, and that's got to be the book arts community. So here we are, thrice sifted misfits. It's appropriate that we're in a small room on a middle floor of the northernmost building on campus. So I'm really delighted that the Horn Press is back on campus, in part because it's a nice point of contact with design and media arts, and it's a nice resource for our students, and it's absolutely fabulous because Johanna's involved. So I want to thank Johanna for her work with the Horn Press.
Long because we've set up a keepsake that you are going to be allowed to take a proof of, and it's a bit of Walt Whitman poetry, and but you're going to print an ornament. So we've got it all set up. As soon as we go in and cut the ribbon, we realized all of you weren't going to fit in the shoehorn press. We've been playing around with the name Horn Again Press, Horn Press, Horn 2, whatever. So I think shoehorn is probably going to be its fond name. Anyway, this is a thank you moment as well as a kind of tiny little history moment. The equipment that you will find in that room is a combination of equipment that I brought from the legacies of New Jersey to New York to Yale to New Haven to Virginia to finally California, where I hope it will never, ever but also the legacy of Andy Horn. And I really want us to raise a toast to Andy Horn, who was the first, or among the first, of the faculty at the School of Library Studies when it was first established in 1959, and Printing Chapel was established in '64. He was instrumental in bringing together a collection of type that we now have, fortunately, at our disposal. And he really believed, as I believe, that the hands-on experience of learning typography and printing is of use, certainly to people in the field of the library professions, but I think across disciplines. Anybody who cares about language and design and the alphabet as we know it and the world we live in will find it interesting to work in the press at some point. We will be doing classes in there. I have wonderful assistants who I'm training, and I am teaching at Fiat Lux. I saw some of my Fiat Lux students here who've already printed, and so the idea really is to offer an opportunity to work across the university, the college, the Design Media Arts area, as well as the School of Education Information Studies. So if it hadn't been for Andy Horn, a lot of the beautiful type that's in there would not be here. So I know that the people who knew Andy Horn are very excited to know that the long years of students who worked very hard, like Jillian and others, to really try to revive the Horn Press, know that he would have appreciated seeing its reintegration into the teaching mission of the university. So this is just a huge thank you to Amy and her staff, all the people who helped organize this event, Brenda and Shana and Laura and others. And really a huge thank you to the absent but with us in spirit Rebecca Mendez, who was instrumental in saying, I know a space we could put that in, who was very, very supportive of this project, and Sue Ellen Coleman and Marilyn Salinger over in GSEIS, and also to Jason Corbett, who's not here today but helped organize all the moving, and Suzanne Tatian, and to Bruce from the Clark, who the Clark Library graciously stored this material in their carriage house and only let the cats use it. So the study of feline typography will be enriched as we go through the archives. So basically, thank you all, and thanks to, of course, the Department of Information Studies for your warmth and welcome. And now we will go in and pretend to cut the ribbon with beautiful scissors, and then any of you who are interested in pulling a proof, just file in and we will show you how to do it. So thank you all. It's wonderful to see so many people here interested in letterpress. I know many of you from the letterpress community are here, Kitty Marriott and others, as well as the design community and book dealers and so forth. So I think there's really a strong sense that this is something that touches all of us and connects us to a legacy that we don't want to see lost, but that is part of the world we live in. This is not the Society for Living Anachronisms. It is not the Museum of Jurassic Technology. It is a living letterpress lab in which experimental work that is contemporary can happen along with the preservation of a great and wonderful tradition. So thank you all.
One more thing.
So, one more thing.
A little over 4 years ago, the Book Club of California gave us
a bunch of money and this beautiful, beautiful print to hang on our walls once we got the horn press up and running. And now that we have walls to hang it on, very, 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 very realistic.
Ready?
I do understand.
Let your foot up the pedal.
All right.
And now your foot up as this leaves the keyboard. Hold your hand. And now as this leaves the keyboard. Crank forward. That's it. And when it goes like this, grab it by the tail. That's it. Keep going all the way to the